This class is called Young Living Income Basics. So we had a class the other night kind of on, sharing and how to introduce Young Living to your friends, how to just say, hey girl, you got to try this, and how to help people get connected to our group. We talked about how important it is to get them enrolled with you, with your link, that means they are going to be a part of our community and a part of our resources. And because we're awesome, we rock, and we have so many online classes and support groups and that sort of thing, that we want to connect them here. We don't want them lost in some other Young Living world. We know that this community is a really strong one. We're really well established. Our groups have amazing education. Our classes are just really fun and resourceful. So this is the place to be. You guys are in the right spot, and I'm so glad you're with us, because all you do is enhance our community with every little thing that you do. Even the little like on somebody's post, I mean, that you're a part of our community, and that's a big thing. So making sure that your friends know that you are the person they want to enroll with. Sometimes can be hard to say, hey, can you just make sure you use my referral number? But when you do that, know what that means. Know how important that is, that they understand to enroll with your number. And that's more than just, that's the other link, that's the other piece to getting your starter kit, is getting this community and getting this education. So hooking those two up together is really, really important. So make sure you can feel confident and secure about being able to say those little words. And I have a lot more to say and a lot more support if you need that on that topic. But for this one, this is supposed to be more about like income basics. So I did post in the group, it's more of a 1-hour class of really going into the income, the compensation plan that Young Living set up for us. It's one of the best compensation plans out there. So they worked really hard on it. They did change it and update it a couple times over the past 23 years, as I'm sure they would need to. But it is strong, it is solid, and it is helping people find so much success. So we're really lucky that they spend so much time investing in us. That they really want to empower us and give us the tools to do the best possible job that we can. So what does the income opportunity have to offer? Have you guys seen the income disclosure statement? That is, you can find it on youngliving.com/IDS, and that shows you what the possibility is of what kind of income each rank makes. So I'm going to make my first attempt at sharing the screen and open it up. And, oh, there, good. Yay, look at that. Okay, so read through this. This is really, we should all have a copy of this in our office or wherever, your notebook or whatever your office looks like, and understand these different ranks here: the distributor, star, senior star, executive, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crown diamond, royal crown diamond. You'll hear those titles spoken about when different people say their title. I'm Talia Scherquist. I'm a Young Living Gold leader. And then you get to see the percentage of all members that hold these ranks. Now, this is an important number. I do tell people, because a lot of times people say, oh, am I going to have to sell something? And I'm like, well, actually 94% of all Young Living members across the globe just order for themselves and their family. 94%. But what that also means is if any of you guys have ranked to star or senior star or anything above, you're in the top 6% of our company. That's pretty cool. You can say, I'm in the top 6% of one of the largest network marketing companies in the world. So that's what you are. You guys are really important because these people here, they're all taking care of these people here. So the work that we're doing in these groups is really important. Then you'll see monthly income, lowest amount made per month, highest amount made per month, the median, and the average. I think I like to look at the average. That seems to, well, no, the median. The median has been more accurate from my personal experience. But even with that, look at the pay raises that can happen when you rank up. Now you get some small bonuses that I can go over with you when you do actually rank, like from silver to gold and from gold to platinum. There is what's called a generation leadership bonus. But this money here that's coming in your paycheck per month is based on all of your members and their ordering. So we like to say this is your OGV, your paycheck reflects your members' health and wellness, because you know that this means you have a lot of people ordering some really amazing products and keeping themselves and their family healthy and clean, of toxins. So your paycheck generally just reflects your members' ordering. So the larger your group is and the more people are ordering, that's what directly influences your paycheck. We also, as a business, have a pretty good, what is it called? I don't know all these business terms. I didn't major in business. But the fact that usually about 50% of members, 50% of these 94% are ordering regularly, that's huge. I've heard from other network marketing companies and leaders that they get maybe 8% of their customers order on a regular basis. So that also shows you 50% are engaged, 50% know these products are amazing and want to have them in their home. So that makes me feel good about this company. It makes me feel good that, I'm not pushing something on somebody that doesn't make sense. This stuff makes sense and people know it and they order on their own because they feel the difference that it makes for themselves and their family. So these are monthly income, you guys, and this is real. This is very, very real. My direct upline is a platinum. Her direct upline is, I think, a platinum or a gold because she has outranked her upline, which can happen because this is an honest compensation plan. You work for your paycheck. And then her upline is a Royal Crown Diamond. So that's Heather Brock in San Diego. This is per year. And then the months to achieve the rank. So average, how long, the highest amount of months it's taken people, but look at the average. That can also help you kind of get an idea of how far out, if you're setting a goal for, well, I know I need my income to be able to cover my mortgage, or I know I need my income to be able to cover my job and replace my part-time job or my full-time job. You can look at this income disclosure statement and look at the average amount of months taken to achieve this rank and give yourself a good idea of what your future goals can be, your 5-year plan. And one of our Royal Crown Diamonds, Deborah Rayburn, talks about if you just reach 1 rank per year, in 8 years, you're going to be a Royal Crown Diamond and have that kind of an income. This gives us so much more opportunity than, for me, anything I've ever experienced. I went to school to learn how to help people. I wanted to be like, social worker kind of a job, and what I'm doing now, I feel like I'm helping way more people than I ever have, and it's really, really fulfilling. So, okay, hi. So what do you need to do to earn this money? What do you need to do to earn your check? So that's simply sharing your passion. It starts with really focusing in on why do you want to share. I think from me and my experience, that's been the most important, is really connecting with why is it important for me to share. So while I'm talking about this, I would love it if you would, in the comments here, or unmute yourself or something, but share with me why are you even here right now in this class? Why is it important for you to learn about sharing Young Living with other people? We're all motivated by different things. You could be motivated because you love these products and you really want to get them paid for. You could be really motivated because you have some bills you want to pay off, or you could be really motivated because you hate your job and you want to change your life. You want to be able to order $600, $1,000 of Young Living every month. I mean, I could easily do that. Ninja. So, we all have different motives for working at this, and I would love to hear why. Why are you motivated? What's your purpose behind this to share Young Living with others? Have you had experience yet sharing with anybody? Have you gotten any feedback? Do you know what it's done for you already? How it's changed your life so far, just a few drops of oil and what it's done for you? Vivian? Oh, unmute
Can
yourself.
you hear me?
Yeah. Hi.
I was just gonna say, it's like the text messages I get from members who are, friends or members saying like, I've never felt better in my whole life. And it's like that right there is enough for me to say, this is what I need to be doing right here, right now.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It can be so motivating when you start getting that feedback from your members, people that you've personally shared with, or even strangers that your friend has shared with but you've connected with because you want to support them, and getting that feedback, those testimonies. I mean, I could cry hearing some of the stuff that I've heard from different members that I've, if I hadn't shared, if I hadn't told Amanda and she hadn't told Holly, or if I hadn't told Tina and she hadn't told Vivian, or, if we hadn't told one person, then this whole thing would have stopped. I don't know if you saw my tea today. Did you see the little post that I did in the Green Life Boilers group, or whichever group that was? But it was something about like, a forest comes from one acorn. One acorn. That's all we need to do is just plant a seed and tell people, and it's that ripple effect. We just can impact so many people by telling one person. I mean, if you think about our group here, and Stephanie Plummer, who's running the Flourish group, her and her husband Chris, Stephanie started this all on her own. She was in Chico by herself. Her entire leadership was in San Diego, but she had to tell people. She had to tell people, and she just posted on Facebook a few times, and we were friends on Facebook. I really didn't know her too well, and I decided, I should probably check this out. So I met her at a coffee shop. She pulled some starter kit oils out of her purse, and I picked them up and I smelled them, and she just kind of said, yeah, I use that for, my son, and that's for me, and this is what I do with that. And it was so simple. It was so easy. And I was like, okay, I'll try them. And I tried them. They were cool. I liked them. But then I had that experience, which you all had, that one experience where you're just like, what? What is this stuff, and what is it doing for me? And oh my gosh. And then you start saying, you have to try this. Oh my gosh, try this drop of oil, try this drop of oil. And that's what I did. I started just telling my friends, and they signed up, and I got a check, and I was like, well, that's cool. And oh, maybe I can now get on Essential Rewards. So I was able to get on Essential Rewards. And then I kept telling people. Stephanie was teaching classes, but not too much. And then actually she left and moved to the coast for a while. And so I just decided, well, I really like hearing from everybody else. So, hey, friends, come to my house and let's just sit down and talk about how we're using our oils. And then that's how I learned, and I kind of gained my confidence, kind of like teaching classes that way. I learned enough about the starter kit oils and then I had my, my product guide, and I was able to say, okay, well, and then somebody asked me to teach a class, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to teach a class to strangers? These aren't my friends. I don't know what to do. But I said, I got to do this. I have got to do this for two reasons. One, because it could change their life and it's such amazing products that they need it. But two, because it's helping me pay for my stuff. And so I had two motivations. One was the health for them, but then I guess the other was the health of my family, because being able to order the products, since I could see what they were doing for my family, I started prioritizing that. And I started saying, I have to continue to share, and I have to tell people for those two reasons. So, Vivian, you said Mary Ellen can't wait to hear all about it. Oh, her two new classes. You have two new classes. I'm so happy for you guys. You need to own this and go for it. Don't let anything hold you back. You have all the tools that you need to share Young Living with other people. You have a few oils, you have a product guide, you have your experience, you have your knowledge, you have your passion, and you already have this amazing group set up to just plug people in. We're all here for you to help your members, your new members, figure things out, and for you to figure things out and navigate the system of ordering and navigate how to bring a new member in. It's already just a well-oiled machine that you can just bring people in, and we take care of them. So it makes it really easy for you. You're not having to start anything brand new on your own. That's just, it makes it really easy. So you just have to figure out a way to get your voice out there so that you can talk to people and you can feel comfortable, whatever it is, saying you got to try this oil, and make sure you sign up with me. Those two things are so important. So let's see. Oh, I was going to talk to you about the compensation plan. Okay, let me try and share my screen again. There is in your virtual office, there's another document called the compensation plan. You can also order these from Young Living and they can send them to you, but this is the whole compensation plan, and I'm not going to go over the entire thing with you. Again, that recorded video that I posted goes over it, but if you want to sit down or have this Zoom thing with me one-on-one, we can really get into it. But the main things, this is nice because it shows you enroller, sponsor, PV, OGB. I think most of you probably know this. So your PV is your product value. That's how much your personal orders are totaling, not the cash amount, but the product value. So you'll notice the PV is sometimes different than the amount. Your OGV is your organizational group volume. So once you have members underneath you, this will include your PV and your members' PVs, so which totals up to be your OGV. So that's what you need to worry about right now. Also legs, because legs are how you grow, how you get going. So you earn money from the Fast Start bonus and the Starter Kit bonus. That gives you the $50 total when somebody joins. When somebody joins, when you enroll somebody, that gives you your level 1. They're your level 1. Oh, can I highlight this? So that's your personal enrollment, and you'll earn 8% off of their PV orders. For as long as you're a member, and as long as they're a member, you'll order 8%. Let's see. So you're a member if you just need to order 50 PV to get the fast start and starter kit bonuses. I talked about that a little bit on Monday or whenever that class was. But after that, if you want to earn 8%, you need to be ordering 100 PV. But the cool thing is, all the way across the board, no matter how high your rank is, you only need to order 100 PV to earn your commission check. Once you get to star, you get to star by ordering your 100 PV and then having your organizational group volume. Sorry, you guys, I don't really know how to do. I need like a better pointer. Your organizational group volume is 500. So that could be your order. A lot of people order 500 or more just for their order. But it could also be you and 2 friends, you and 3 friends, whatever it could be. It's your group volume. That ranks you as star. Once you're a star, you're also earning 5% on your level 2 and 4% on your level 3. This isn't lined up very well. I think this is star and this is senior star. Senior star you get to when you have a 2,000 group volume. So you and several members have ordered and you ranked to 2,000. Here you probably have started to get some legs, and I'll talk about legs in a second too. When you're senior star, you'll also earn off of level 4. Okay, so this is how your income grows right here. You will always get income from signing a new member up. You'll get income, there's other bonuses, but your main income is going to be your unilevel commission. Okay, then at executive, you'll need to have started branching out and have 2 legs at 1,000 each. So that means your level 1 or even a level 2 has started sharing and started sharing and started sharing, and it created what's called a leg. Now the Rising Star Team Bonus Pool, it's a very long title for this, but this is a really great way to help you set up. So this helps you set up legs. I wish you could see my finger like pointing at this. So here's you're ordering 100 PV on Essential Rewards. If you have another person underneath you, your personal enrollment, that orders 100 PV on Essential Rewards, and their total group is 300 OGB, then that's a leg. That's created a leg. And then here would be a second leg and a third leg. If you have 3 that are identical, that they all 3 have 100 PV on ER, 300 OGB total, you get 1 share, and that's an additional little bonus of around $50 right now. If you had 2 more legs then, so if you already had the first one, all those reds were checked off, then you could also start to have the greens, which means if you have a leg that has a group of 500 OGB and a second one, then you can get a total of 2 shares, which means a total of 3 shares. So $150. Then if you got 2 more legs of 1,000 OGB, then you'd have another 3 shares for a total possible share of 6. This is really important because it's setting you up for Royal Crown Diamond. They knew how to plant this for us and how to support you now at the very beginning to help you start growing for Royal Crown Diamond. You need 6 legs for Royal Crown Diamond. Let's see. 6 legs at 35,000 each to get Royal Crown Diamond. And actually 6 legs at 35,000 OGB is actually a gold OGB. So you need 6 gold legs to get to Royal Crown Diamond. It happens all the time now, and it can totally happen to you guys. I'm in this for the long run, so we can get to the point where everyone at this meeting is a Royal Crown Diamond and we're all there together. I'm really looking forward to that day. But so look at legs. So what this means is you're setting up your personal enrollments, and you're helping your personal enrollments enroll their friends. So what that means is we need to empower our members with tools to share. from the very beginning, we need to talk to them about telling their friends and getting them a tiny URL link. So hopefully everyone has one of those, and there are videos on how to get a tiny URL link for your new member. But give them that at enrollment. When you're giving them the pocket reference guide, or you've gone over there to help them unpack their new kit, or they come to their first class, or just message them with a tiny URL link, because if you guys don't know what that is, that's like, it will be like tinyurls.com/Talia Scherquist, and it takes them directly to the Young Living sign up sheet, and it already has my member number plugged in the right fields. So it like makes it easy. Like, here, just click on this link. So you'll set that up with their member number so their friends can just click on that link and order their own kit. Because they're gonna want to tell people, they're gonna want to share, they're gonna know, just like you all have, how much this has changed their life, and we want to help make it easy for them to hook their friends up. So teaching classes, doing one-on-ones, like Stephanie did with me, or even more casual, depends on you and your friends, and you and your girlfriends, you and whoever, you and a stranger. I mean, like the waitress at the coffee shop, or your bank teller, your hairdresser, whatever. People are going to want to know, and you are here and ready and available for them, because again, that these are the best oils, and this is the best company when it comes to this kind of stuff on the planet, and we're the best group on the planet, right? So making sure that we're hooking them up with that. I also said this was a Q&A, so I'm going to stop talking for a minute and see if you guys have any questions about the compensation plan or anything in regards to sharing and growing.
Well, I just have to say that I'm so grateful that I am able, because I just ranked executive in July, and I didn't realize, and that was like by fluke. I never expected that at all. So earning on my legs on the Rising Star bonuses is amazing, and I really appreciate that, because it, to rank up to the next level, it's gonna take some work, but in the meantime, I can make that extra money. So I've seen since December an extra $150, which is amazing, because I love my ninja. So slow and steady, you guys, slow and steady. I am doing things that I never thought I'd ever do it ever. I like to talk, but going out and approaching people that I don't know, and just always having oily dialogue whenever, when I ever have a chance to just open the conversation about oiling, take it, you guys. I've had a lot of missed opportunities as well, by not having a business card or something with my telephone number, or taking another person's phone number. Go and I know it's hard. It was really hard for me, and luckily Talia pushed me into it. But setting up a booth somewhere, that really gave me a lot of confidence, and I've gained a lot of new members that way, and open doors. I went into the tractor store and spoke to the don't judge people either. It was the lady checking me out at the tractor store, and she asked me why I was buying my little jars, and I said, well, I'm going to have a essential oil party, and I'm going to give these to my people for my small party, for my peeps. And she goes, oh, I love canning in those. And I was like, well, I'm not going to can, but I'm making samples for my friends. And she goes, essential oils, I love essential oils. So we just started talking, and she invited me to events at Camelot. And now every time there's an event, she's inviting me to set up a booth. Total fluke, you guys. Just talk about your oils. You know, if you're at the line at the grocery store or anywhere at church. I have a really cute, tight knit church group happening now. I never thought that would ever happen. I never thought I was even going to be here. I never even thought I would be doing this, period. To the point that when I first got my kit, I threw my box away. It's like duh. So now I'm telling my members, don't throw your box away. Just save it. But just do one thing, a day, a week, something new, and it's going to change your life. Again, I never thought I'd be on this journey at all. I was my business grew completely organically and just talking to my friends and family. Hard sell, family's hard sell, so don't get discouraged with that. And not that you're selling, you're educating, but don't get discouraged with family. That's another thing. But anyway.
Yeah, that is a good point. Family sometimes can be most difficult. I think, yeah, that's a big conversation, but it is interesting. Like, I know since I became a member, I have grown so much, as a person. I've stopped a lot of my old patterns and like behavior, my negative behavior patterns. And when I hang out with my family, they're like waiting for me to go down that old road, like, come on, Talia, what happened to your buttons? Where are your buttons? And I'm like, no, I'm doing something different. And they're like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're no. And it can be really hard, but guess what? The oils, I use them to handle those situations. And you got to love everybody through their process and through their journey. And same with your friends, same with people that say that they're interested, but they don't follow through and they're not ready yet and they don't have the money or all these different things. You just have to continue to love them through the process and continue to do what you did. You established yourself as a resource for that lady, at the pet food store, whatever that was. You establish yourself as somebody that can help them when they're ready. You don't have to have all of the answers. That's why we have a group. I mean, that's why we have each other, is because if I don't have the answer, I'm asking her, I'm asking her, we're finding the answers together. I don't want everybody to come to me for every little question. That's what I love about this too, is that we're doing a lot of empowerment and we're helping people find answers for themselves, which means they're taking ownership of their health. Sometimes for the first time in their life. It was the first time for me to take ownership over my health, to not look to something external, either in the form of something that I would get at a pharmacy or, in the sense that I was looking for some doctor to tell me what I should do for my body, even though like they weren't necessarily listening to me. I'm finally able to really listen to myself and do what feels right. And I'm learning about health. I'm learning about how the body works. I'm learning about how emotions are and how to release them and to work through stuff. And I'm becoming a better version of myself. And through that, I'm also pushing myself to be the best version of myself, which means being able to reach out past my insecurities, past my personal boundaries and fears, and tell people about Young Living and connect them to this resource and get over issues that I had about money, get over issues that I had insecurities about multi-level marketing and the sales. Like, you say sales and everybody's like, ew, but I've had to like work through that and realize that well, yeah, I'm not like, technically I'm not selling anything. That's also something I really like. I'm teaching, I'm educating, and you're buying. You're figuring out what you like and you're buying it for yourself. You're in charge, and I'm just here as your resource. And that's really, really, really cool. Oh, that reminds me, I had this other thing that was really funny that I wanted to show you because of the whole MLM thing. Like, you know, I've talked about this, but it's something that it just came, and I really realized lately that Gary Young really set this up for a reason. He really set up the network marketing so that we could have a community and so that we could learn from each other and take care of each other. And that actually meshed really well with me because I was getting really frustrated with all these like self-checkout lines, and you know, the fact that you can go to the store now and not talk to anybody, and we're getting so separate and everybody's staring at phones and nobody's having conversations anymore. And so it's almost like bringing in network marketing into my life is kind of helping us go old school in the way that we're reconnecting and we're reestablishing relationships and supporting each other again. And we're getting together in each other's homes and sharing, you know, drinks and snacks. And I'm meeting people that I would probably have never reached out to in another way, but now I'm becoming friends and finding these amazing, strong women in my life. It's really, really cool. But this was funny, and let me put this up. I really like this. Typical corporate structure: CEO, executive management, supervisors, the employees. No thanks, that looks like a pyramid scheme. I think that's really funny because that's what one of the things people will come at me with, the whole, oh, it's an MLM, that pyramid thing. And I'm like, well, actually, it's not a pyramid because you can go up however you want to go up in the ranks. You can pass me up. Any one of you can pass me up in the ranks. You know, it really, there's no glass ceiling with Young Living's network marketing company setup, you know. But this one really is. You have to wait for this person to die, retire, or like, you know, get headhunted to another job before one of these people is going to move up. And you know, it's only going to be this person that moves up. It's not going to be one of those. So this gave me some good perspective on it too, to really, really see that that we have a good setup with this, and then it provides anybody the opportunity that wants it. And so that's another big reason why we need to also find a way and be comfortable with sharing the income opportunity at the very beginning. We really need to let people know that not only can Young Living change your life as far as health and wellness goes, but it can also change your life as far as your financial situation. And that is another huge blessing that Young Living is offering us. They're offering us wellness, they're offering us purpose, and that's where we are right now. We're finding this purpose, and they're offering us abundance. And they want us, good people who want to take care of other people, to have money. We need to have money. We're good people. We're going to do good things with this money, and we're going to take better care of our families. We're going to take better care of our friends. We're going to take better care of our members. And because the culture of Young Living is very much about giving back and you know, donating to the foundation or donating to other organizations, or going on service trips with Young Living, you know, to different parts of the world to rebuild after natural disasters or whatever. They really want to bring us in and help us be a stronger community. So I haven't heard any big questions yet. Anybody have any questions? Okay. Well, I also just heard from a class that I was in, this neat thing that they did. They, the corporate, Young Living corporate, was able to look back on like 17 years of data from their fastest growing leaders, you know, the people that are making the most money in the organization, the people that have grown the fastest, that are you know, the top 10% of Young Living leaders. Okay, so like the best of the best. And what they did was they interviewed them, they looked at their data, they looked at their research, and they found that a common theme that was the same throughout all of them. And that was, and they call it the Help 5. So every month they would help 5 people. they would either enroll somebody with a premium starter kit, and they broke it down. I think they made this for us to make it simple. Enrolling somebody with a premium starter kit was 1 point. And helping one of your personal enrollments get on Essential Rewards was another point. So those 2 things give you a point, and you get 5 points every month. Go for 5. Help 5 every month, and that is what has really propelled people through leadership and up the ranks with Young Living. So I thought that was a really great goal to set up, and I want to encourage you to find out what motivates you. That's why I was asking, like, come on, you guys, where's the chat? Tell me what motivates you. Think about what motivates you. Or I know people talk about doing this to help people, and you want to help people. Well, here's an opportunity. Set a goal for helping 5 people this month specifically. If you're wanting, what is your motive to increase your income this month? Well, helping 5 people is going to increase your income this month. Find something and set a little goal for yourself also. If you want to, if you get those 5 points and help 5 this month, then reward yourself in some way. Set up some little rewards for yourself to give yourself a pat on the back and realize, be able to see what you're doing. Because a lot of the times, doing this job, I can get real tunnel visioned with it, and I don't see the big picture. And so I do have some papers that help you see the big picture and look back at a year ago, look back at a few months ago, look back at even last month, and see what your organization looked like. Remember, when your OGV grows, your organizational group volume, when your paycheck grows based on that OGV, that means you're helping more and more people. So get a piece of paper and write down, help 5 people this month. 1 point for enrolling a new person, bringing them into this group, another for helping them get on Essential Rewards. And Essential Rewards is critical for making those changes that all of us need to make, because none of us are perfect. So set it up. Say, if I enroll 5 people, I'm going to take myself out or buy this thing that I really want, or I don't know, order something that you like, or just figure out what you like. And maybe also do, if I get 4 points, I'll do something a little bit less, but I'm still going to do something for myself. But set it up and write it down. Write down your goals and look at them every month. The more you can focus on your goals, the more you can call to them and visualize them, the more they're going to come to you. I mean, that's like the law of attraction stuff. So, and then I also really want to challenge you to teach a class. Teach a class, host a one-on-one with a friend, meet them at a coffee shop like I did, have them over, or just an impromptu. Somebody's coming over for dinner. Find a way to bring your love into the conversation. Feel good about that. I think that's what's really changed for Mishu and I lately, is that we have really found our voice in expressing this passion that we have. And we're now saying, well, I homeschool the kids and he's a nurse in the emergency room, but this is what we're doing. We're doing Young Living because we're seeing lives being changed, and this is our passion. And then we just start talking about it. And that's really changed for us. We feel so much more confident in our words and pride, and I really feel like that's made a big difference for us. So I would love it if you wanted to post a selfie of yourself and your friend or your friends when you're teaching that class, or the one-on-one. I would love to cheer you on. We all want to cheer you on. That first one is, well, even the second one and the third one and the fourth one can be very nerve-wracking. Put some valor on, put some harmony, put some forgiveness, put some into the future, put some abundance, magnify your purpose. There are some beautiful blends to help you move through this and find your voice. But connect with your purpose, connect with your why, and believe in yourself. So, anything else? I am going to do every month. I try to do like a Green Life Green Life Oilers leaders. I'm thinking about changing the name. Group Zoom class. So you guys will all be invited to that. And this month I'm going to talk more about like developing leaders in your organization. And there's that compensation plan. Anytime you want me, we can talk on the phone, we can talk on Messenger, we can set up a Zoom class. But this is your business. This is what you're doing to support yourself and your family and your friends. So own it. Take it on. Don't be afraid of anything. I'm here as a resource. We're all here for you, but this is you. This is you, and you're going to do it. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, you guys, this is so beautiful. Such a wonderful thing. Okay, anybody going to say anything? Hi, who's that, Vivian? Okay, take yourself off mute. Who wants to talk? Take yourself off mute. Talk to me.
It's Dallas.
Hi, Dallas.
I also challenge you all, just whenever you can. I know you have busy lives. Is going into 12 Days of Diamond, and just pick one person. Just whoever get looking at their face. I always and it just boggles my mind. Just these ordinary people, humble people that are just up there in ranks, and how they did it, and how humble they are about their whole journey, and just taking away what really got the last one I heard is has a career. She's been doing this for a long time. She's super busy, has a special needs child. And just listening to her, it's like, I don't have any excuses. I have my health. I have healthy children. I not homeschooling anymore, full time anymore. So it's like, I don't have any excuses not to like be running with this, and taking charge, and just journaling was one of her big things. She's been journaling forever, and she just jots things down all the time, and her goals, and she says that they come true just putting them on paper. And that's still amazing. That's amazing to me. I need to try that, because I guess seeing on paper and internalizing them, and I even now have on my phone 3 times a day, 3 notifications to make me stop and be grateful for having my family and having Young Living, and be just grateful for everything in my life. And it's changed my life. The first week I did it, and I didn't even go after these 2 women. They came to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is for real. Just try it. Just try it. Just ask for what you really want. Just one thing tomorrow or tonight. And put on an oil. I like abundance. So Gary Young and Mary, forever, when they would start calling in the morning, they would put on abundance and start the day. I challenge you to do that for 30 days. Mm-hmm. I did that. They challenged me. I listened to a lecture by Gary Young, and holy smokes, what a difference. Just try. I couldn't believe, it's like, wow, it blew my mind. It really works.
Thank you. I'm going to do that. Amanda,
hi, Amanda.
Hi, you guys. Sorry, I was teaching a class up in Magalia, and it ran a little bit late. We added a new family member. Yay. And another one probably by the end of the week, so that's fun. And so I didn't get on until a little bit late, and then I was driving in the car, and my best friend was in the car, so we were chatting. So I was trying to listen and trying to chat, trying to multitask. And so, but everything that I've been hearing has been amazing. And thank you for putting this together, Talia, and explaining all of that stuff about the compensation plan and all of that stuff. And everybody's on their own journey.
Yeah.
And take it in the steps that are going to work for you and your life right now. And just don't stop. I think what is it Stephanie always says, just do not stop. If you stop, then there's no, nothing's going to happen. But if you just keep going, we're all going to be Royal Crown Diamonds. Remember?
That's exactly right. We're all on our own journey. We all are having our struggles, but we have the most valuable tools to help us through those struggles. And, and also including, this community that can help you work through stuff as well. I've certainly bounced, my struggles off of most of you to try and figure out what, where to go from here and stuff. But yeah, do not stop. Like, just keep going and work through it and figure it out and keep your eye on the prize. Whatever it is that you want in your life, you can make it happen. Like Vivian's saying, ask for it. I mean, as women, we usually don't ask for what we want either. And this has been a really empowering thing for so many, many, many women and moms. And we're all doing our own thing. We all have different lives. We all fit it in whenever we can fit it in, but you fit it in. You fit it in and you make it happen. Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks for everybody who came. Hi, Gretchen. I see you. Holly. No, Jessica tonight. All right. I have to work tomorrow. I am going to peace out. Go to sleep.
Yeah, good night, you guys. I'll let you go. Thanks for being on here. And there's another class. We'll talk again. I love to talk to you guys. So this anytime, and join in any future meetings anytime. Okay. And this was a very, very small introduction to the compensation plan. The compensation plan has taken me 3 years and I'm still learning it, but so don't just get what you need now to help you set up for your next steps, right? Just kind of look at the next few ranks and kind of set yourself up for like, okay, well, that's where I'm going. So that's what I need to start working towards now. That's all you need to focus on right now. You don't need to focus on the second and third pages, and unless you're just trying to get the big picture, which is important. So,
if anybody can log into our class tomorrow, our ditch and switch class, it's a good opportunity to learn some more about our journey and maybe inviting some of your friends or family too. Mm-hmm. It's open to everybody, right?
Yes. Yeah. Thanks.
And that's at 7 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Online in the event.
Yes. So I really encourage it. I've been reading some of the posts. I'm co-hosting with Talia and Christina and Amanda, and some of the posts that I'm reading is like, try to get on board, you guys. This is really cool. If you don't have a chance to, just save the posts for future, and you can refer back to them when you're talking to your friends and family. Well, nice. There's some good information in there.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome, you guys. You're welcome, Marina and Gretchen. Thank you guys for being here as well. I look forward to more conversations. Okay. Have a good night, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.